And we are off today. We got a nice, enticing game here today. Metuchen versus Rahway. The 8-1 Surging Bulldogs, who are on a 5-game winning streak against a balanced Rahway team. And it's going to be very interesting. I mean, Metuchen's been balling out mostly on defense, but on offense they have some contributing pieces. Jermaine leading the team in points right now with 98. Connors with 84. So they've been able to generate on offense as Metuchen gets a quick bucket from Cassidy Connors, starting off the game with a bang. A 3-0 lead for Metuchen. Metuchen known for usually having a slow start and making the pace faster in the second half. But right now, Metuchen seems to already want to get off to a surging start. And Pfeiffer by the rim. They're going to pass it to Pelota. Pfeiffer takes the three! Over the rim and rebounded. And Gray wants to fight for it, but it's not going to work. Rahway with the ball. Goes for the layup, no good. Rebounded by Pfeiffer. Now Metuchen's going to go the other way with a fast 3-0 lead. So you saw that was their starting lineup. Julia Smith-Simmons, starting point guard. Mariah Ormam, the shooting guard. And Stephanie Moira, the small forward, to name a few. Now Metuchen's shot off the rim, and after a little scuffle for it, Rahway gets the ball. Another three, and it's good! Rahway answers back. Michaela Desire with the three to tie it up. And off the hands of Jermaine, the pass goes out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Rahway. 3-3 score right now. With 2 minutes left, we've gone quarters without any scoring until like the last couple of minutes. So good that both teams are able to get firing on all cylinders as soon as the game starts with 2 quick threes. It's going to be called a double dribble. It's going to go back to Metuchen. Slows the pace of the game down a bit. Stops the clock at 5:46. A triple apiece for each team playing. Pelota with the ball. Gives it to Connors. Takes the three. No good. Jermaine rebounds it. The putback is good. 5-3. Metuchen takes a lead. 5-3 Metuchen. Already generating lots of points on offense, and Desire to take it. Passing it out. The three! Desire tries to take it again, but no good. And it's going to go back to Rahway. It's going to go to Metuchen. Pelota with the ball. Throws it up to Jermaine. The lob. And she's going to get fouled. The ball won't go in, but she gets 2 free throws and the opportunity to put it up 7-3. Stat-wise, not so good on free throws. Has attempted 24 and only 12. That's a 50% free throw right there. Statistics show she's going to make that one and miss the next. So far, I'm correct. I mean, she already made the first one. Let's see how she does with the next. And she defies the odds. 7-3. Jermaine nails both of them. Desire with the ball. Metuchen been showing great strides on offense to start off this game. And shot that ends up becoming a lob. Back to number 50, Stephanie Moira gets the basket. And 7-5, Metuchen. Both offenses have been going really good so far. And Gray pushing in. Passes it out to Connors. Smothered right now. Drives it in, takes the shot. Gives it to Jermaine. Accidental assist goes in. 9-5. Metuchen just on fire so far. Can't say it enough. They are on pace to score like, I don't know, 80 points or something crazy like that. with 8-minute quarters, and in high school that's impossible. The 3 by Raven Billups goes way out, and it's going to be a substitution. Stephine Mora subbed out for number 11. That's going to be Jayla Smith-Simmons. Pelota gets the screen from Pfeiffer. Connors thinks about taking the 3. Tries to fake him out. Gets the screen from Jermaine. No good. Rebounded by Pfeiffer. Gives it to Jermaine. No good. Back to Rahway. Passed out to Billups. Billups messed up screen. And Jermaine tries to get the steal. Pelota now. It's going to be called dead. And it's going to be a travel. Back to Metuchen. Or at least that is what. Pfeiffer has been subbed out for Charlotte Breen. Pelota with the ball. Gives it to Connors. Whoa, swatted out by Rahway. Did not see that coming. That was Billups with the swat. And stopped the easy layup. The 3 by Desire. No good. Rebounded by Connors. Lobs it for Breen. In. Metuchen already at double digits. Gets a screen from Desire. Gives it to Desire. No good. But it's actually going to be a foul. Back to Metuchen. Desire, second in points. Leading the team in free throws as a forward and center. Very surprising. Who is first, though, is Delane Streeter, number 5, with 167 points. But I have... Whoa! And there she is, the block by Streeter. Came out of nowhere. Ends up going right back to Connors, though. Breen, the assist to Pfeiffer! And looked like it was going to be blocked for a second, but Jermaine gets the putback. Wow, 13-5. Metuchen comes out surging. Jermaine has been on fire. I believe that's like 8 points now that she's put up. Connors with the 3 to start this offense off. And Breen with that layup. Easy 3, or easy 2. And now everybody's just been firing on all cylinders. This offense is unstoppable so far. This is what happens when everybody on Metuchen does their part and does their role. And doesn't take anything for granted. They just do they just take what they get. Jermaine got the putbacks, got the rebounds, and she took what she got. She didn't try going for any flashy plays. Connors took the 3, which really shifted the momentum at the very first minute of this game. And if I was the Rahway coach, I'd really want to figure out a way to maybe shift this around and tighten up on defense. Nevertheless, it's going to be inbounded by Desire to Streeter, their 2 leading scorers. Behind them is Jalila Smith-Simmons with 83 points. Number 11 on the bottom of your screen. And the layup by Streeter, no good. Jermaine, whoa, tipped back to Streeter, and is smacked out. Breen with the rebound. Decides to pass it long to Connors. Or excuse me, that's actually Grzinski. And it's gonna... Polakowski. And back to Rahway. The rebound, the pass to Streeter is good, and it's going to be 7-13 right now. Connors gives it to Pawlowski. Layup. 15-7. Metuchen has found its rhythm, and it does not show any signs of stopping. They have been taking what they could get on defense, and it's been working magnificently. Passes it out To Smith Simmons to Desire. That did not go as she desired, as it's going to go right back to Metuchen. Oh, looks like it might have been stolen. Nope, going to go back to Connors. Connors gives it to Pawalski. No good. Let's see if they could rebound it. It's going to go out on Metuchen. Back to Rahway. No, they're actually going to call it on Rahway. Wow. Not expecting that. It's going to be free throws. Actually, no. It's not going to be any free throws. Weird formation. Going to give, and it's blocked. Wow. That was Smith Simmons. Hips it right out, and right back to Metuchen it goes. All surrounding the box. Trying to find somebody to inbound it quickly and get the layup. And it goes to Green. And it's going to be rebounded by Rahway. Metuchen not able to get anything going. 40 seconds left on the clock for the first quarter. And Smith gets hit to the ground. It's going to go back to Metuchen. Pfeiffer throws it. Pawalski tried to get the post up, but it's going to be called foul. It's going to go back to Metuchen. Breen to inbound it. Jermaine to Breen to Pfeiffer, and it's good.
Sadie Pfeiffer for 3.
18-7. Trying to find something. Gotta lob it up. Looks like it might have gone in for a second, but no. Just too high. She threw it a bit lower. It might have been a basket. 18-7 is our first quarter score. Metuchen absolutely blowing Rahway out of the water with their dominant offense. Normally they've been focused on defense, but they have just been unstoppable so far. Right now, Metuchen has an 8-1 record, hopefully to make it 9-1. While Rahway has a 4-3. Very impressive. And seriously, Rahway has been doing so well on offense. Their leading scorer with 167 points compared to Metuchen's 98. But really, their defense is their struggle. I mean, they have just been letting up so many points to Metuchen. It's unfathomable. I mean, at this rate, they're going to get 74 points, 72 points actually. It's going to be really hard for them to cope with that if they let that happen. But Metuchen, momentum all in their favor, all toward them. Meanwhile, Rahway, on the other hand, has been the exact opposite, letting up 18 points in the first quarter alone, which is quite unusual, especially in the first quarter and in high school sports. But Rahway gonna get it back. Streeter with it, driving up, trying to use that length to get a basket. Too high, but it's gonna be called on Streeter as a charging foul or a travel. Either way, it's gonna go right back to Metuchen. Way too high from Pelota. Right back to Metuchen. Excuse me, Rahway actually. Don't know why I said Metuchen. Back to them. Streeter with the ball. And 3 of them looked like they had an open 3. None of them took it. This time she's going to take it. And looks like it went in the basket for a sec, but so it just ended up going over. Sailed right over the basket. Gonna be a foul. It's gonna go back to Desire. Lobs it up to Streeter. Streeter thought about taking the 3. She's gonna drive up. And no good. I've been noticing a lot of her layups have been going pretty high. Might want to fix that. Streeter using her length, though. Try and get the advantage on her smaller opponents. Not a lot of height on this Metuchen roster, if I'm being honest. I mean, they've been playing very well, but nobody really stands out as tall besides Jermaine, who is the leading scorer for this team. But Metuchen just really playing well as a team. The chemistry is there, and they have just been playing tremendously. 8-1 isn't for nothing. So great job by them, playing great defense, playing great offense, being able to find ways to win every game. Pelota, pass out to Connors. Connors, splash, 21-7. Metuchen with a gigantic lead. Connors with the three-pointer. Breen and Jermaine subbed out quickly for Gray, Josie Gray, and Pfeiffer. Pelota. The bounce pass to Gray. Lobs it up to the other Gray. To Connors. Takes the three. And it's another three. That's her third three-pointer of the day. She has been on fire. Desire with the layup. Rebound. Connors being focused on a bit more after her recent hot streak. And it's going to go back to Rahway. Gray pushed to the ground a bit. Three by Desire. Excuse me. Yeah, that is Desire. No good. Gray trying to drive it in. And she does. Oh, no. Wait a second. It's going to be a foul, actually. 2 free throws for Gray. Katie Gray up to the line.
Foul on Rahway. Katie Gray shooting 2.
First free throw, no good. Gray up for second. Gray, 6 for 4. Excuse me, that's actually 29 for 15. And she ends up making neither of them. Bit less than half of her free throws made on the season so far. Back to Rahway. Looking for somebody. Smothered by Pfeiffer. Just chucks it up and hit by Connors out of bounds. Great defense by Metuchen, forcing that unnecessary pass. Oh no! Connors with the fast break! And Connors has been on flock, bro. She has made 3 threes, made another layup. That is 11 points so far. Candidate for star of the year, star of the game, definitely. Segment we do here at Metuchen. Every game, every home game at least. Jermaine won the last 2. Connors won one before that. See if she could get her second. Pfeiffer to Breen. Oh no, swatted away. Desire driving it up, blocked by Jermaine. Pawlowski going in for Gray. Josie Gray. Sisters on this team. Reason why the chemistry probably so good on this team. Just a lot of familiarity. Going to be inbounded to Breen once again. I believe this is her first game she's played at home since her injury. Given to Jermaine. To Pfeiffer. Lays it up. And it's going to be 29-9. Wow, a 20-point lead by Metuchen. Absolute domination right here. Tamora tries to get it to Desire. No. It's going to be called foul. It's going to be 2 free throws. Actually, no. It's going to be inbound in the free throw formation. Breen contested it. Given back to Mora. Straight to Connors. Took a bit of a hit there. But Connors breaks free to Breen. Given to Pawalski. Already 31 points in this game. There's nothing you could do to stop this offense so far from Metuchen. I don't know what happened today, but they have really just gotten to a groove that I would not want to get out of. The momentum going into the locker room is going to be gigantic. I mean, momentum plays such a huge part in any any sport. People praise people about like physical ability and stuff, but what really matters is your mindset and your mental and your confidence. And right now, Metuchen's confidence, mindset, through the roof. Meanwhile, Rahway's definitely not. If you are watching this right now, be sure to subscribe to the Bulldog Report and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Metuchen games. I know I sound like a YouTuber when I'm saying that, but that's because I am, because I'm on the Bulldog Report right now, basically advertising for them. So please, turn on notifications, leave a like, subscribe, make sure you don't miss anything. We're actually, looking at it right now, 487 subscribers, as that one goes out for Rahway. 487 subscribers. We need 13 more. 13 more. Come on, guys. I know you guys got this. If just 13 of you watch or subscribe, then we'll reach 500. That's our goal right now, and I trust you guys, so just make sure to subscribe. With that out of the way, given to Connors. Trying to get a screen from Pawalski. To Jermaine. Jermaine pushes Desire to the side. Tries making it. Given back to Pawalski. Connors thinks about taking the 3. She does! Thought that was going to be a nice little maneuver right there. Took a dribble. Make another 3, but not this time. She has been on fire with making those shots, so 3 for 3. Well, I guess now 4 for 3. But still, 3 for 4. Pawalski. Barely gets a pass off to Breen. But no, Jermaine tries getting the rebound. Stolen by Desire. Thinks about taking the shot. Mora.
I think you're too close to the microphone. You can't understand what you're saying.
Connors. Excuse me. Connors to inbound after the point by Rahway. Connors tries to get the layup. Ends up getting 2 free throws instead. She can make both of them. She'll have more than a 20-point lead, which is remarkable. That was Smith Simmons with the layup before. Kind of missed that. Kind of missed their number. But what's good about being a commentator, you can look at the recap. We're kind of on the delay right now, so you can look at the screen 15 seconds after it happens. So, you know, pretty nice feature in being in the media room. But yeah, anyways, Connor misses her first free throw. Tries taking the second. It's good. Connors for the season, 24 for 14. Now 26 for 15. Made 15 out of 26. Over 50%. So that's pretty good. Desire tries taking semi-layup. No good. Rebounded by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, one-on-one. Gets the screen from Pelota. Drives it up. Gets it back to Pelota. Comes back to Pfeiffer. Driving it in. Given to Gray. Can they do anything with this possession? It's going to be called dead. So I guess not. Going back to Rahway with 1 minute and 27 seconds left. Metuchen with the gigantic 21-point lead. 32-11. The fact that Rahway just got to double digits is just an amazing testament to how good this defense is. Ubanks misses it. It's gonna go to Streetler. Ward with the 3 off the rim. Rebounded by Streeter. It's no good. A minute left. And it's going to be called a foul. And it's going to go back to Rahway. Quickly inbounds it. In and out. From Ubanks. Rebounded by Pfeiffer. Smothered right now. Connors with the ball. Drives it up, gives it to Grzinski. Layup good. A gigantic 34-11 lead. Now up by more than triple the amount that Rahway has. Amazing. Pfeiffer with the good contest, but does not matter. As number 12, Dija Ubanks nails it. Ubanks with the clutch 3. 10 seconds left. Gonna be called dead. Streeter with the rebound. 20-point lead. Streeter going quickly with it. Behind the back, showing off her moves. Euro step in. If only she could do that earlier in the game. Doesn't matter. Bench for some reason getting hype. I mean, it was a nice play, but, you know, morale should be pretty low right now. But maybe this is what Rahway needed to maybe get their mindset in the right place. Coach is definitely going to have a long talk with them. But anyways, Metuchen dominating on offense, dominating on defense, allowing 16 points opposed to putting up 34 points. And we will be back after halftime. If you want to stay for the halftime show, there's going to be a cheerleading act. So if you want, be sure to stay for that. Apparently there's a cheerleading act. And we are back. And getting off to a hot start. Pelota already with the ball. Jermaine lets it fly with the within the first seconds of this quarter. No good. Back to Sample. No good. Lets it fly again. And that's going to go nowhere near the basket. Streeter gives it to Mora, who gives it to Billups. And Desire ends up finishing it off. 34-18. Metuchen still with the high and mighty 16-point lead. Pfeiffer gives it to Jermaine. Wow, blocked. But it's going to be a foul. Like I said before in this game, historically, Jermaine exactly 50 for 50 before this. So far, has been 2 for 2 on free throws. 2 for 2 on free throws is Jermaine. So, you know, maybe she'll continue that streak, try to go 4 for 4. Or maybe she'll split them. Maybe she won't make them at all. About to find out. I mean, Metuchen's mental mindset really good right now. So I wouldn't see why not. All 5 starting lineups, or all starting members are here for Metuchen. Gray, Katie Gray at forward. Jermaine, Orly Jermaine at center. Pfeiffer at guard, Connors at guard, and Pelota at guard. 3 guards on this team. I guess if I was to decide as anybody to be the small forward, I guess I'd say Pfeiffer being the tallest one out of the 3. Anyways, basket is good, and she splits them 1 for 1. Streeter to Sample. Excuse me, that's actually Desire. Nevertheless, it's going to be rebounded by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with the bounce pass to Gray. Takes the shot. Way off. Going to go back to Rahway. Look at Mora trying to use the Euro step. And doesn't work. And it's going to be Desire who gets it. Jermaine to Gray. Goes for the layup. Good.
Gray for the bucket.
17-point lead. And already Rahway takes the 3. It's going to be out on Rahway, back to Metuchen. Gray to inbound. I believe that's going to be Pelota to receive. It is. And we're going to go into this next part of the game. 17-20. Metuchen with the monster lead so far. Chance for a comeback is very slim for Rahway, but there's always a chance. Pfeiffer takes the jumper. No good. Armorum with the ball. It's going to go out. And it's going to be substitution. Breen's going in for Pelota. Quick substitution. And Armon to inbound it. Mora trips and Connors goes for the one-on-one. Takes it. And it's going to go straight in. 39-20.
Connors for 2.
Connor's been on fire. 15 points so far this game. Been igniting this Metuchen offense. Streeter with the basket, bringing it back to a 17-point lead. Pfeiffer to Jermaine. Goes to the perimeter and ends up getting hit. Or either that or she just fumbled it.
Pawlikowski entering the game.
Ella Pawlikowski coming in for Jermaine. That's the only substitution so far. And Pfeiffer with the ball. Quickly gives it to Connors. Gonna be a travel back to Rahway. Rahway been having a pretty tough game, but so far they have been outscoring Metuchen in the past 8 minutes or so. Last 4 minutes of the second quarter, first 4 minutes of this quarter. And it's gonna be 2 free throws for Streeter, who is their leading scorer. Streeter, not really.
Foul on Metuchen. Streeter shooting 2 for Rahway.
Streeter, 12 for 30 on free throws. First one does not go in. Still a 17-point lead for Metuchen. Streeter, second one, off the rim, but rebounded, and tries to get inbounded, goes right off Pfeiffer. Gonna go back to Metuchen. Pfeiffer with the 3, off the backboard. It's gonna be rebounded by Streeter. Quickly passes it to Desire. It's gonna go back to Connors. Connors gets fouled. 2 more free throws upcoming for Metuchen.
Foul on Rahway. Cassidy Connors shooting 2.
15 points so far in just this game alone. She has been on a hot streak. Hoping to make it 17. Now 16 for Connors after the free throw. Having an amazing game so far.
Who just came in? Number 2. Who's number 2?
And that is going to be quick substitution. Desire coming in. And Connors makes her second. Whopping 17 points. Accounting for a third of her entire team's points. To Armorin. Takes the 3. Sails way over the bucket. And look at this. Breen with the open layup. Looks like it was actually blocked by Smith Simons. Such an athletic play by Simons, being able to rush up there. Looks like that pass was perfect. Breen got it. Simons is just too quick for her to outrun. Armorin gets the screen. Goes for a tough layup. She has some crafty moves, just not able to finish most of the time. Just like that. And 2 free throws on the way for her. Getting the foul. That is going to be Maria Armorum, who just got fouled. On the top. First free throw is good. Substitution, Gray coming in for the other Gray. Josie Gray for Katie Gray. So now Josie Gray is in the game, and Pelota is in the game. Breen gets it back. Passed it to Gray. Swatted out of bounds by Streeter. Cheerleaders in the stands hyping up their team. And Pawlikowski. Foul not on Rahway, but on the touch-in. It's going to go right back to him. Look at this. It's going to get a putback. Smith-Simons with the original attempt. And it was put back by Rahway. It's going to go out of bounds. Pelota inbound. Connors subbed out for Jermaine. Speaking of Jermaine, there she is with the rebound. Breen with the 3. Touches the rim a bit. It's going to go right back to Desire. Ends up Breen coming up. And she's going to inbound it. Wow. To Gray. Fight for bounce pass to Breen. No good. Back to Smith-Simons. Hit out by Breen. It's going to go back to Rahway. Jumped and stolen by Streeter. Gets the layup. 14-point lead. Now from Metuchen. Slightly chipping away at it after the Streeter layup. Pelota to Pfeiffer. Metuchen slowing down a bit on offense. And whoa, look at that. Pelota fumbles it and coughs it up. Lob to Smith-Simons. Why is the entire rest? It's going to be a timeout for Rahway. 14-point lead now. Slightly chipped away at it from before. At one point it's a 21. Now it's 14. So some progress to be made. Metuchen still comfortable enough to feel like their lead is safe. Unless something dramatic happens for both sides. Either that be Metuchen messing up on offense, or Rahway just speeding it up completely like Metuchen did in the first quarter to pull away with the win. The one thing I can tell him is it looks like they have not lost hope. Still trying to fight back into this game. Desire. Desiring that layup. Passes it. Rebounded by 3 Rahway people. Still not able to get a hold of it. Sample posts up. No good. It's going to go back to Rahway. It's actually going to be 2 free throws by Sample. Or Desire. It's Desire. Then again, if you are still watching, be sure to subscribe to the Bulldog Report and turn on notifications. That way you stay connected to your school and do not miss a single thing. Sample, Desire makes the second free throw. Now a 13-point lead. Pfeiffer dishes it out quickly to Connors, who lobs it up for Jermaine. Long pass, tipped out by a Rahway player. That was Anisha Dort. Back to Metuchen. Gray drawing up some sort of play for Connors. Tries to get the screen from Pfeiffer. Doesn't need it. Given back to Gray. To Jermaine. And there's the layup. 43-28. Wow. Looks like it's going to be a charging foul on Rahway. It's going to go right back to Metuchen. Never mind. It looks like Rahway is going to get the ball. Streeter thinks about taking the three. Passes it out to Simons. Smith-Simons. To Morium. Smith-Simons gets the layup. Still a 13-point lead. Tipped out by Rahway. Rahway gets it back. Desire. Wow! Jermaine with the block. She did not want anything to happen on that miscue by Metuchen. And jeez, she's just showing off her size, her athleticism, her defense. Just her amazing ability to just shut other players down. And there it is again, blocking it straight from the air. Going out of bounds. Mora tries getting it. Connors dishes it out to Pelota. Pelota loses track of it for a bit. Gets it back. Pelota gets tripped up. Gonna be a travel on Metuchen. To Harmonium. The three's up. Wide right. Given to Jermaine. Back to Pfeiffer, and now they're going to bring it up. To Gray. Gray loses track of it. Back to Rahway. Never mind. Pelota gets it back. What's going to happen? What are the refs going to call it? They're going to call it Rahway ball. Never mind. They're going to call it Metuchen ball. Very confusing high school rules, if I'm being honest here. But no matter what, Metuchen gets it back. Given to Connors. Open three. Takes it. No good. Pelota hits it back to Pfeiffer. Keeps the play alive. To Jermaine. To Pelota. And it's good. That's actually Gray.
Gray for two.
The lob. No good. And 45-30. Not much has changed. 17-point lead turning into a 15-point lead. So, you know, some progress has been made, but not enough. Fourth quarter gonna happen in a sec. As you can see, we got Rahway sideline with one or two people who I'm pretty sure are their coaches. Meanwhile, if we look at Metuchen's side, we have a whole audience of people matching PJs and everything, including the entirety of the cheerleading squad to support Metuchen on their big day. And it makes sense. Metuchen came out to a rampant lead. 34-11 was the highest score, the highest differential, which was a 23-point lead. Fallen off a bit by then, but not enough to make any threat to their lead. So, Metuchen, starting with the ball. Pfeiffer gets it. Screened by Pelota. Back to Gray. Shifting from side to side to Pfeiffer. Brings it in. Passes it to Gray. Gray to Connors. Nothing there. She ends up getting blocked. Tries to give it back to Pfeiffer. Ref's going to call it dead before anything else. It's going to be a foul on the floor against Rahway. Back to Metuchen again. Take two this time. Pelota rushes in after the screen from Pfeiffer. No good. Jermaine tries to get a rebound. It's going to go to Armorum. Desire does not get it. Gonna go back to Rahway after Connors goes out of bounds. Still no scoring yet. About a minute has passed. 45 seconds on the dot, actually. Tamora takes the three. And it's good. Tamora gets it. Now a 12-point lead. Is this what Rahway needed? And look at that. Desire gets it back. Put back. Missed opportunity right there to gain some momentum. Connors with the ball back. And stolen! To Desire. And it's going to be called dead on a travel. Wow. Rahway is really getting handed these opportunities and is messing up every single one of them.
Green in the game for Metuchen.
Breen being subbed out for Connors. Connors looked like she was off a bit starting the fourth quarter. Made a couple of turnovers. Gonna get subbed out. Breen. Trying to get a screen. Lobs it up for Pelota. No, she cannot. To Desire, off her hand. It's going to go back to Metuchen. Now a 12-point lead. Rahway slowly chipping at it, but probably not enough unless something, like I said in the beginning of the stream, dramatic happens. Metuchen, cause for concern, has not scored a single point yet. Oh, but look at this. Looks like Pelota was open for a sec. Wow, and it's going to be a foul on Mora. Great inbound as the forward. Who are they going to draw up this play for? Gives it to Jermaine. Jermaine puts it up. No good. To Desire. Wow. Way out of her hands. That is actually Gianna Smith, whose hands just passed right through like a ghost. Now it's going to go back to Metuchen after the miscue on Rahway. A lot of missed opportunities from Rahway this game. Breen open. Doesn't matter. Connors tries to drive in. Plops it to Jermaine. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by Gray. Falls in.
Gray in the basket.
Everybody on Metuchen been doing so well this game. Jermaine with the rebound. Given to Breen. And Breen gonna rush it up. Given to Connors, who's back in the game. Breen. Thought that might have gone in for a second, but my eyes deceived me. It's going to actually go out and back to Rahway. And a quick three. It's no good. By Armand. It's going to go back to Desire. And Streeter takes the jumper, and it's going to go back to a 12-point lead.
Streeter for two.
Metuchen still has this lead on a grip. And they are not letting go of it. As we take this timeout, the star of the game, we're going to give to Cassidy Connors. Hasn't really shown up much in the second half, but still committed a lot of valuable assets on not only offense but defense. But most importantly, in the first quarter alone, 17 points has just been phenomenal by her. So great job. Metuchen still in timeout. Metuchen 8-1 in their division. Not even a close second. Spotswood 4-2. Highland Park 4-3. Quartet 4-4. Metuchen played a lot of games so far and have nailed every single one of them. And it looks like they're going to improve to 9-1 after this if their cards play right. We are back. Gray to inbound it quickly to Pfeiffer. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left on the clock. Pfeiffer driving it up to Connors. Connors smothered by Streeter. Oh, and the block! She cannot get anything there, and Streeter on a fast break. It's going to be foul. It's going to be a foul. It's going to actually be a travel. That is disappointing. Rahway had a bunch of opportunities to maybe cut this lead and shift the momentum, but they have messed up on every single one of them. That is not something you could do. Coach really needs to straighten that out for Rahway. Pfeiffer to Connors. And that is just great teamwork right there.
Connors with the basket.
19 points so far this game. Phenomenal. 15 points in the first half. Gets the screen from Streeter. Or more. And it's blocked. Wow. Sheena Dort tried to get the layup, but Jermaine completely denied that. And she said no, and she slapped that right out of her hands. Wow. That is just a true display of strength right there by Jermaine. Mora passes it out. Streeter with the layup. Tries for a second time. Jermaine gets it back. Can't take it from her. It's going to be a jump ball, but there are no jump balls in high school, so it's just going to go right back to Rahway. And the three is good by Billups.
Phillips for 3.
Shit. Yeah, it's fine. It's my fault. 11 points. 3 by Desire. Makes it an 11-point game. That's the closest it's been ever since the second half started. But Connor's been fouled, and she's going to go for 2 more points. Maybe she can make it 20 points. And it is going to be 20 points. Bonus is on for the Bulldogs. If they want any chance of a comeback, Rahway's going to have to utilize that, but looks like that's not really going to happen. Connors now with 21. A good game in the NBA would be 21 points. A good game in high school would be about 10, and Connors has passed that. That is just an amazing display of her scoring ability. When she's hot, and she has just been able to nail these threes. And these layups, just been able to get open, pass to the right person. That is why she is the star player of the game. Oh, excuse me. It's going to get off the rim. It's going to go out. And the Rahway coach is frustrated, as you can see on the sideline. Trying to put on his hat. Nobody is happy on that sideline. 51-40 blowout. Score is deceiving. I mean, Rahway was able to pull it together in the second half, but in the first quarter and second quarter, they have just been absolutely decimated. 34-11 was the score at some point, and the Metuchen kind of slowed down, but they didn't really have to speed it up. All they had to do was score enough points that they'd maintain this lead, and they have. So everybody in the stands getting hype. I mean, I hope they would be. You know, I'm not really seeing them get hype, but Metuchen's been doing a great job at just being able to score points, play good defense, and just maintain this first half lead. And that is everything you want to ask for in a coach. So And in this break, I'd like to thank our Bulldog Report crew: Ben Solosky, head of the media club; Chris DeVizio, vice president of the media club; Marcus Long; Ike Bush, my partner in commentating, who isn't here today, but he is here most of the day, so remember that name; Amy Kleiner, Richard Ho, Leah Wetnick, the best person, Henry Sia; Jared Popak, Sydney Gorski, Sylvia Gredzinski, Abi Drupadani, Cassidy Connors, who is playing today, as well as Sylvia Grzinski and Abby Kozo, as well as Matt Moore, who is helping me on the announcements, the PA at the actual game, and the music. So, great job to the entire Bulldog Report crew for making this possible. Anyways, with 2 minutes and 51 seconds left in the game, Gray to inbound, and it's going to go right back to Rahway. The easy layup by Smith Simons makes it a 9-point game. Single digits now. If Rahway wants to come back, they really got to speed it up. Pfeiffer. And it's going to be out, I believe. I can't really tell. Coach is clapping for Metuchen, so I can't really tell. Actually, Breen is going to go to the line for 2. She was fouled, but since the bonus is on, she gets to take 2 free throws.
Green at the line.
It's actually going to be 1 free throw due to high school rules being that first bonus gives you... Never mind. She's going to take a second. I saw them trying to rebound it, and I was kind of confused. But, yeah. Second is good. Given to Streeter. If Rahway wants any chance of coming back, they might have to make a 3, get some sort of points on the board. And they are not able to. Breen with the rebound, trying to keep it from him as long as possible. Looks like they're trying not to get fouled. They're playing the foul game right now. Oh, it's stolen by Streeter. Rahway with the ball again. Blocked by Connors. Never mind, it's going to go back to Pfeiffer. Long pass to Breen. Fakes her out, and she misses the layup. It's going to go back to Rahway. Streeter. Rebounded by Metuchen to Pfeiffer. Connors. Does she just decide to take the 3? No, she passes it to Jermaine for the assist. Filling up that stat sheet.
Jermaine for the basket.
Connors now with 21 points and an assist. I haven't really been counting assists for her, but she has at least 1. And a block, too. Oh, no, that is not good. Teammates rushing to help her up. Looks like she doesn't want to go up. It's her arm. That was Jalela Smith-Simons, who looks like she does not look good for her arm. That does not look good at all. Been playing with a mask. Very impressive being able to circulate all that.
Foul on Metuchen. Smith-Simon to the line, shooting 2.
Simon's going to tough it out. And she's going to take her 2 free throws. Never mind, they're going to time out. That's the smart move. Thank you. That would have been painful to watch. But I'm glad that she's trying to tough it out. No injury timeouts in basketball for high school, apparently. So they're going to have to use one of their own. Yeah, Smith looks very hurt. She's not going to be able to shoot that. If you look at the recap, which I am looking at right now, I can't show it on my screen. But if I look at it, it looks like she fell on her arm. She was going for the layup, if I look at it again. Got a rebound, tried going for the layup, fell on her arm in a weird way. I think she might have dislocated it. Not 100% sure, but looking at the film, that's how it is. Wish I could show you guys, but not able to, fortunately. Anyways, minute and 14 left. Smith-Simons obviously going to be subbed out. To take the free throw instead is going to be Mora. Mora getting ready to take the 2 free throws. If they want any chance of coming back, they have to nail both of these. She does not. Second one coming up. Second one up. No good, and it's going to go back to Pfeiffer. Connors with the ball. It's going to go back to Rahway. 55 seconds left. Game all but lost, but let's see what they decide to do with this last couple possessions. Streeter keeps the play alive. And Smith finishes it. My fault.
It's hard to read these jerseys.
Tension's high right now
Jermaine on the line.
as Jermaine takes 2 free throws after the bonus. Looks like they are, in fact, playing the long game right here. Metuchen. 2 free throws coming up for her. Jermaine has been 3 for 4 so far.
She's getting 2 shots.
And 2 more shots coming up. It's up. No good. Rebounded by
Guess it was a
Highland.
one.
Or Rahway. Shoots it up. No good. Pfeiffer tries to drive it up, and she gets forced out of bounds. It's actually going to be a foul? Looks like she might have gone out of bounds, but it's going to go right back to Metuchen on the other side of the court. Why? I couldn't tell you.
Foul on Rahway. Sammy Pfeiffer on the line.
Really weird play, but nevertheless, Pfeiffer on the line. And misses her first free throw. Second and one coming up. Not that it really matters much anymore, but I'm pretty sure all that Metuchen wants to do at this point, or excuse me, Rahway wants to do at this point is just end the game, because it's absurd at this point. And now, Rahway has a bonus, so it's going to be the exact opposite. They're going to take some free throws. They scored 21 in 1 quarter.
People wonder what's going on.
My fault, I accidentally left the mic off, but to get back to you guys, Metuchen with the 57-45 astounding home win against Rahway, and they make an amazing show of offense and defense. Around 22 points in 1 quarter. Just unheard of. And Metuchen, the star player of the game, the Bulldog Report player of the game, goes to Cassidy Connors, who scored 15 points in 1/2, which in college basketball is just crazy. So great job by her and the rest of the team. Everybody on Metuchen played their part. Looks like they're all happy, having fun after their astounding win. And I will see you next time. This is Henry Sia, and I'll see you in the next upload.